In this video, we will show you how much it really costs per month to live in an RV full-time. In January 2025, we bought this huge RV, 40-foot Brinkley fifth wheel, with the plan of living and travel full-time. And yeah, we don't have a plan B, so this is our home and we need to make this work. So the time frame for this video will be between January and June, exactly 6 months that we have been living in this RV. Honestly, I think that total that we spent was a little bit too much than I was expecting, but I don't know. So if you watch the video to the end, please make sure to comment what you think. If we went a little bit crazy or if what it is, because based on what I'm saying, RV life can be cheap, but also can be very expensive. We're going to separate our monthly cost in 3 major categories. One's gonna be auto category, things related to the car itself, to the truck. Second, RV category, which we're going to include campgrounds, things related to the RV, maintenance, and everything related to the RV itself. In general, which are going to be our bills and things to live, like internet, groceries, food. So first, let's start with fuel. For us, we started our journey on our Peninsula market, and we drove it down all the way to Florida to pick up the RV. So we are also including that miles that we spent to do this travel. And then after that, we spent some time in Florida, we boondocking a lot of spots, and then we make our way up again to the north. So we mostly did like a vertical in the country, I guess. So we put up almost 3,500 miles with our truck, and our truck is a Ford 350G Super Duty. This truck needs diesel, a lot of diesel and depth. Our monthly expense was the average of $340.45 per month. But it's important to say that we spent a couple months traveling to make our way down and our way up, but once we were in Florida, we spent actually 3 months stationary. So that makes a lot of difference, because if you were full-time traveling for 6 months, I am 100% sure that the miles would be way up. But I'm also including here in this value how much we spent to go to the groceries, to go do something, to drive around the city. And so all of that included, we come up to that value. Next, we have insurance for the RV and for the truck, because we did together. For the insurance, we are paying $321.99. Almost $322 a month. In our monthly budget, we don't include payments for the RV because we are paid off. We plan for 6 months to buy this RV, but we actually have been saving money for a while, so we just bought the RV so we don't have to pay every month. The truck is different. The truck we still need to pay, but I'm not gonna include in this monthly payment because I want to show you guys the monthly cost of living in an RV, and the price of the truck and the price of the RV depends a lot. Also, I'm not including here the price of our biggest solar update because it was one-time purchase, so we're not gonna be paying again. Lots of solar, and by the way, no regrets. It was one of the best upgrades we could have done in this RV. Moving on to the RV category, we're gonna talk about camping. And I just wanted to tell you something before I reveal the numbers. We have different types of camping, which before my RV life, I had no idea how those things works, but now I know. So I would like to just let you know in case if you don't know what it is. So first option we have is camping with full hookups. That means you're gonna have the best time, about comfortable, I could say, because you can connect to your water, you can connect your sewer and electricity. So that means you can take a long shower. That means you can spend a lot of time in the bathroom, and you can wash the dishes a lot using a lot of water. So no worries in that one. But we also have the option with partial hookups. That means sometimes you might have water and sewer, but not electricity, or you might have electricity and water and not sewer, so it's just partial. And then we have boondocking, aka dry camping, is where we're not gonna have any of those things. So that means no water connecting, no sewer, no electricity. That's where the solar helps a lot, because in that case, you can continue charging and use most of the things inside of our RV, but you still need to manage your water and sewer. In 6 months, our camping setup was 18 nights boondocking, 98 nights in private campgrounds, 33 nights between state, county, city parks, 7 nights in fairgrounds, and 0 nights much docking. So that brings us to the average $719. I don't think it was too bad, actually. We were budgeting for the average of $900 a month in campgrounds. We want to do a lot of boondocking, but if you follow us and follow our journey, you know that we bought the RV and we went straight to boondocking, and then we're like, okay, we need to be in full hookups to get to know the RV first before going crazy on the wild. Inside of the RV category, we have home improvement, things that we bought to improve our life inside of the RV, such as upgrades, accessories. Therefore, our number and our monthly average cost for our RV improvement is $696. Most of those stuff we just gonna buy one time because we just started RV life, so we didn't have anything. So that also depends what you're doing. So the next 6 months I expect to spend less, but we still have a huge list of things that we need to buy, but we are trying to buy it slow. And also, if you saw the other video, we are kind of like on a limit of the weight for the RV, so we cannot go crazy and buy everything every influencer advertise, because otherwise our RV gonna be full of stuff. All right, propane. In propane, our average per month was $22. Actually, I have been using a lot of my Blackstone and my stove, but I also use a lot of air fryer, and I also have an electric burner because we have the solar. I think that might influence that I'm not using as much of propane, I guess. That's it, $22 per month. RV travel subscriptions. Yes, there's so many apps, so many websites, so many things that you can pay for. They definitely gonna be happy to have you pay for. Some of those are very helpful. I don't know if you wanna know our list, I can get that list for you, but now I just have the totals. And it was $17.53 per month. Oh, before I continue that, I forgot to say that we have an RV repair category, but right now it's $0 because we didn't pay for any of the repairs. There was a lot of small and big problems that Brinkley got done. So we have a Model Z 3515 fifth wheel, and this first year is covered by the guarantee. So they fix a lot of stuff. They fix our microwave, they fix the desk that was broke, they're gonna fix a lot of my stuff in the office. And also, if you haven't watched the video, we have one video now with the things that they fixed with the mobile tech. But also there's a new video coming up with things that they fixed at the factory. Yes, we had to drive all the way up to the factory for them to fix the stuff. And spoiler alert, they forgot to fix a couple of stuff. So that means we're gonna need to be back there again. Don't tell anyone that I told you guys, okay? They will be in the next videos. So RV repairs right now it's $0, but we are saving up for it because we know that next year we're not gonna be covered by the guarantee. So we are preparing ourselves mentally and financially to be able to afford to keep this RV in shape. Let's move on to the January category. So first in this list, I have groceries. That's very important for us, especially that I love to cook, so I like to buy a lot of fresh produce, meat, so I can use all my appliances, and also I can keep my diet balanced, my and Nathan's. So the groceries ones depends a lot. I don't know, if you live in a house or if you're not full-time RV, let me know if our groceries are going way too crazy or if you expect the same for two people living together. So our monthly average cost for groceries is $904.69. So what do you think? Too much? Too little? I don't know. Close to that category, we have restaurants. So part of the experience of traveling to some place is eat in the place. Nathan also really enjoy experience different types of food. So every time we are in a different city, we try to eat something in that place to also be part of the experience. So our restaurants category, $557. Also including travel days that sometimes you don't have a meal already ready, so you just want to stop at some place, get something and go. So that also includes in this category, restaurants. Next, we have a Costco membership that we bought this year, and then was $60 to be a Costco member, get a discount and all of that, and you have your cool cards. That's something that I was really excited to do. Although going to shop in Costco could be a little bit overwhelming, so it's kind of like, especially if it's Sunday, could be a little bit stressful, but I like it. I like doing Costco shops. Nathan doesn't, so I do that, and I brought him hot dogs. We do have a travel budget, which includes things for travel days, and also in the beginning of our journey, we stay in a lot of hotels to make all the way down from...
Very dramatic hotels.
It's going to rain a lot. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but that's how I feel about the hotels, right, Nathan? Hotels are expensive. I hope this travel budget don't go too crazy, but we are kind of prepared for that. Our monthly expense in travel was $317. I don't think it was too bad, considering that we had to stay in Airbnbs and hotels until the RV was ready. It's raining. It's very dramatic talking about budget. Thanks, Amor. He closed the door first. Moving on to the medical monthly expense. So my insurance, medical insurance, and Nathan's medical insurance together, we pay $531 a month. And in the 6 months, we spend $291 in medical. Things that insurance didn't cover. We have a category for shampoo. It's funny, but that also depends a lot. So we try to keep separate from the groceries. Kind of like shampoo and I think some cleaning stuff we're trying to keep separate. So that would be $83.79. And next category is laundry. Did I say correct? Laundry?
Nope.
Laundry.
Yeah, laundry.
Yes, next category is laundry. So we don't have a wash and dryer at our RV, so that means every place we are, we need to find laundry to go do our laundry. Our monthly cost to wash our clothes was $26.77. I think it's not too bad. I don't know if you guys can hear, but the rain is crazy. It's very weird because like rain a lot and then stop. Fully stop, and then rain a little more and then fully stop. Okay, moving on, we have entertainment category because we need to explore things. We did actually Universal while we were in Orlando, so that's why it's kind of a little bit high because the parks can be very expensive. And also including museums, safari, things, activities that we have done in 6 months. I personally love to do activities and explore and go to aquariums, museums, and zoos and all of that. I am those type of tourists that likes to do everything it's possible and everything that I can afford to pay, of course, because this can be really expensive if you want to do everything. So our monthly entertainment expense was $485 in 6 months, but a big chunk of that was for the parks, Universal Park. So that could depends a lot on what you do and where you are. Final category is internet. It's very important for me and Nathan because we both work full-time, live in RV, so if the internet is not happening, I start losing my mind. So our bosses. So we have right now Starlink Gen 3. So in December, we did buy the machine in a promotion and that cost $390. I think was a very good price for the Starlink. So I'm not including that price here because it was in December. But our monthly cost to keep the Starlink, because it's not just buying the device, we actually need to pay a monthly, which I didn't know that. When Nathan told me, I was like, what? Wait, I thought we just should get a salad and then put in the top and that's it. But no, you need to pay monthly. And it's $165 per month. I don't think it's that bad, right, for the internet. We also have our cell phones. So for me, I pay $35 and Nathan pays $100 for his cell phone. So our total monthly cost, average, because depends a lot, is $5,086.78. That's too much. I was scared with, especially with the restaurants category. I think was a little bit, we can adjust that one, and also the entertainment one, I think was kind of like crazy. And I cannot even imagine when we need to actually do repairs in an RV. Thanks for staying with me to the end of this video. So if you're here until now, please give us a like in our video. That helps us a lot, actually. I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel, but I do this with my other jobs, so we can't put up a lot of videos, but I'm doing my best to keep posting more. So if you can, please subscribe and also like the video. That helps us a lot. So thank you very much. much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I see you guys in the next adventure. Bye!